Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Misha Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within. Nighttime recording. I just turned on the light because the other nighttime recordings on Zoom, and now I'm looking at the camera because, hey, hopefully at some point all this great content will be repurposed. I noticed that at night I had no lights on, so it was like a bad horror show. Not that it's much better right now. Makeup, hair. Oh my goodness. I'm in a mood. Can I just tell you, I'm going to tell you how mind-numbing the research is for the speakers on my fledgling summit. I mean, it is mind-numbing. I'm a little jealous, I'm going to be honest with you, with the people that are so gung-ho about their topic that they've already done. Like, they know all the influencers out there. They're engaged with the influencers. They follow them on Facebook and Instagram and their blogs or YouTube or whatever. Like, I have been in the gopher hole. I know of some of the A people. However, like the super famous ones. Like, I was looking up the psychedelic people. And of course, there's Michael Pollan, who's big into that right now. Lots of people are into it right now. Seems like lots of billionaires are into it, which is interesting. Why do the billionaires and the multimillionaires care about psychedelics? Is it because they want to be high on psychedelics all the time? Listen, I'm a recovering addict from back in the day, so I prejudge anybody who's like, make psychedelics legal for public use. I question their motives. However, I am getting better, and I do clearly see how the microdosing and the research and all that is effective for people's mental psychology. Now, since I am in recovery and I practiced with megadosing in my teen years, that precludes my I already cashed in that ticket, so I don't get to play with that, and I'm totally comfortable and cool with it. I'm just trying to not judge the people who do, and risk reward wise too. Like, literally somebody could say to me, hey Misha, you could microdose, and we know that recovering addicts and alcoholics, and sorry, this is way too much information, but I'm rolling, so I'm going to go with it. That there is no worry for relapse. I would say risk reward, yeah, not worth it. My life is so good and rich, and I'm tapped into source, and I definitely have my moments, but any illusory better-ness that may provide me, I don't know. Risk reward, not going to do it. However, I suppose you get depressed enough or go through a traumatic enough situation in recovery, perhaps that is your only option. But this is a rabbit hole I did not mean to go down. I apologize. I do look forward to interviewing a person or two who will talk eloquently and have the scientific facts about how to apply that for people's mental health, because clearly it is helping people. And that's what it's all about. So enough about that. Anyhow, I was talking about the mind numbing aspect of researching speakers and how I am slowly but surely gaining ground. But oh my gosh, I I was journaling. I did my nightly journaling, before I go to bed. Most nights I do it. Last night I skipped it. I was so tired. And skipping it is not good. But that is the one thing that can fall by the wayside now and then. My meditation, on it every morning and every night. My ACIM, yep. Every couple of weeks I might miss a day. The journaling, for whatever reason, if I'm super tired, this is what I'll do. I'll be like, I'll run it through it in my mind when I go to bed. Yeah, I just fall asleep. But anyway, most days I do it. Just so you know, I am accountable. But I wrote the summit process. Oh, I'm resentful at the summit process. Looking up people to speak is mind numbing. Oh my God, it's mind numbing sometimes. More, I'm going to say it, more douchebaggery. Just feel like there's so much silly content out there, and I'm being as non-judgmental as I can when I say silly. But I thought douchebaggery was a good term. And all the success people. Gosh, good for the success people, though, and the people who follow the success people, and it helps them find success. But, the success people. How can I say this? And this episode will be buried soon. So no one will come back to it or hear it. But I think who I can be here to help, honestly, is the recovering success people. Both the success speaker themselves and those looking for what the success people provide. I'll save that for another day. Oh my gosh. So what else are they doing? There's all these prizes out there. There's all this stuff to entice people to follow, like, subscribe. Follow, like, subscribe. Win this, win that. I'm like, really? Is that what it's come down to? Is that what we're doing to get people to subscribe? And I put, God, I hope I don't have to do that. Guess what? Probably in 2 years, I'll be like, win a free iPad, get a free hangout session with Misha. Subscribe, respond, comment below. Oh gosh. Now and then you come across a nugget. That was the next thing I wrote. Now and then I do come across a nugget. I'm like, that looks like somebody. I found the nugget. I found the person that I resonate with. Now, of course, I get to try to engage with them, and they get to cross engage. I don't know, engage back, and then hopefully they'll want to speak. But I'm not there yet. Let's not put the cart before the horse. What did I write next? Oh, the people spending hours in the gym. Like there's lots of workout people, and God bless too, like the physically fit crew, like what, a third of Instagram and Facebook. I mean, it's like a third success people, a third physically fit people. But a lot of people spending a lot of time in gyms and stuff. They must be suffering during the COVID. I think, man, there's lots of outside. There's lots of outside out there. Anyhow, God bless. I did my gym time in my day, no doubt about it, and had fun, and it was a great source. So God bless the gym. The endless procession of chicks showing their bodies in the poses and the standing and the butts out and the legs crossed and the pouty lips. Oh my gosh. And the millions of followers. It can be disheartening. All of the above can be disheartening. And then I wrote, and this is really funny, God's beautiful creation is depressing me. Laugh out loud. It's all God's beautiful creation, truly. It is, I don't know why it affects me so, but I find that research mind numbing. Some people love it. Some people love digging and finding and all that, but for whatever reason, I'm hopeful. I talked to my coach, Vince, today, and I'm hopeful that when I start reaching out to these potential speakers, that when I get a yes, I will speak and be interviewed, that's like that part of the process I'm as I turned the Matthew Cox interview into a 4-week, a 4-part episode. So part 1, 2, 3, 4. So that took 4 weeks. And it was actually kind of nice because it gave me a break from editing up an interview for publishing. Can be a lot of work, and which I love, but it can be very emotional in a good, beautiful way. And I think by the time I got to Matthew Cox and edited up his interview for publishing, I was emotionally, I needed a break. And so it was a nice break to be able to work up basically a month's worth of interviews and then take a break from it. But I've been back at it the past few weeks. And as I record this, I just worked up the Greg Beckett interview for publishing and loved it. Oh my gosh, I love the interviewing. So when we get to the interview process of the summit, I think I will be revitalized, and the mind numbingness of it will be worth it. But I am learning a lot, and I'm getting to see lots of God's beautiful creation. I'm just looking at my notes. What was I going to say about Vince said something really funny to me today. I know one thing. He asked me on the coaching, he's like, what do you need from us? And he said it in a nice way, like, hey, what do you need from us this week? That was like, I was after I just went on this mind numbing part of the process for me. I'm like, I don't know what I need from you guys. Well, what do you think I need? And I went on this mini rant with him. I'm like, tell me I'm handsome. Tell me I'm smart. Tell me I'm doing the right things. Tell me anything. And I'd said a few other things as well. And he literally goes to me, Misha, you're handsome. You're smart. You're on the right track. And it totally threw me off. And I just was like, oh my gosh, I was taking this all very seriously. Anyhow, God bless. I am having fun. After I journaled and wrote down about how my day was, I really realized that it was a magical day. It's a very good day. And the Greg Beckett interview really just re-inspired me. I don't know what it was, but I really loved that interview. And so I always love recording an episode as well. Life is good. I'm blessed. Peace out. Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.